Hello, I'm Tim, and this is Tim B. Not at Sea. I'm still stuck here in Quito, Ecuador, which all in all isn't the worst place to be stuck, that's for sure. For those that don't know, I had come here a couple weeks ago to my cousin's wedding, and before you can return to the US, you have to take a COVID test. And fortunately for the beautiful Cristalita, who's working in the kitchen right now, she she continues. She'd had COVID before. Both of us are vaccinated, but she tested negative, and oddly enough, I felt fine. But I turns out I picked up COVID along the way, so they wouldn't let me return to the U.S. So we have to had to continue to quarantine for 10 days, and we've taken some tests since then, and the problem is that apparently COVID. I guess after 10 days, the hope is that I am not contagious anymore, even though I'm relatively symptom free. I feel wonderful for last 3 or 4 days. I've had no symptoms at all, but the apparently the way they've explained it to me is that the pieces of the RNA that the test looked for are still going to be in my system for a long time, for possibly months. Who knows how long it takes to flush out of your system? Even though the virus itself might not be there all intact, the part that the test looked for is. So if I only say that I can't get back to the US until I have a negative test, that could be way too long. It's already way too long. So, anyway, the good news is that there is a workaround. Thanks to my buddy, my pilot friend, Captain Mark Foley. He and his friend had figured out that after 10 days, you can go and get a doctor to sign off on you, saying that you are safe to travel and that you're not you don't pose a risk for anyone anymore. And our 10 days actually comes up tomorrow. We've gone from we started out here in the most amazing Airbnb, and unfortunately, that timed out when we thought we were going to go home, but it turns out we couldn't go home. So we got another Airbnb that was it was only $31 a night, and everything is very affordable here in Ecuador. And we went to this other Airbnb, and it wasn't really bad. It had two bathrooms, and it was relatively modern, but it was on the other side of a hill, and it didn't get much sun, and there was no heat in there. But the big thing was it didn't have a Wi-Fi either, and the bed was really hard. So after putting up with that for 4 or 5 days, we finally pulled the plug on that and went to another place. And let me just show you here. Look at this. This is all glass here. This is looking out. This is into the valley of Quito, and it's gorgeous over here. This is just on the other side of a very nice area where all the high rises are and that sort of stuff like that. But you can see it's a beautiful place here. So there's a kitchen, and Cristalita has been employing her Dominican witchcraft, making all kinds of soups and making, I don't know what she's making today. But surprise! She says she makes soups and these special teas that she's forcing me to drink, but apparently are making me better. But all I know is I feel great. But anyway, then we have a bathroom and all kinds of stuff over there. Didn't make the bed, but you can see a whole nother beautiful bedroom over here. And all of this is for, I think, $41 a night or something like that. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Anyway, so the plan is tomorrow we go and get our tests again. And the worst thing that could happen is that Cristalita might test positive. We don't think that's the case, because if that was going to happen, that would have happened already. And we think she has antibodies enough that she's going to pass. I don't expect to pass. I expect to come in positive again, but then we'll go to the doctor and get a safe to travel letter again. And then from there, see if we're about getting airline tickets. And then that would put us Friday morning, flying back to the US, getting in Paquita. Paquita's supposed to splash later tomorrow. And loading it up with food and heading up the coast before some bad weather comes, and trying to get back to all the way up to Watch Hill, Rhode Island, so I can get back to work before I lose too much time over there. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. Because we're coming here only for 4 or 5 days originally, I didn't pack any of my laptops or any editing equipment or anything like that. So the videos that you normally see, luckily I put enough up there that you'll still have content, but I wasn't able to do a lot of the stuff that I normally do because I don't have the laptops here, like changing the subtitles into different languages and putting, making a special thumbnail and all that sort of stuff. So you got to get what you get, so that's all there is. Anyway, if you guys feel the need or are willing to, please send us, whether it be prayers or good vibes. We could really use your help in Cristalita coming through with a negative test tomorrow and me getting my papers so that I can return back to the US with Cristalita. And after that, hopefully we'll make some new content for you. All right, you guys take care. And as always, I'll see you on the one. Oh, Cristalina, you want to say goodbye? All right.